Hey guys, what's going on, fellow Vault Dwellers? Welcome back to Fallout 4 with me, Sav. And today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some more tips on building. Some stuff that I have learned in my years of building in this game. It feels like years anyway. It's such a pain in the ass sometimes. But, rest assured, guys, I've got some great tips for you here. For example, walls. I mean, we all know that if we're trying to place a wall, it will intuitively snap into place, and we may not want it to do that. Well, I actually figured out a way that you can place a wall down, like say you want to, make the wall go this way, without putting down a floor first, maybe you want it to be at an angle like this, but every time you try and get it lined up to this other wall, it snaps into place. I figured out how to prevent that from happening. So normally this is what happens. Just look down at your feet. Sometimes you got to look down a lot, but sometimes you only got to look down a little bit. You see what I'm doing here? I move around and it does not intuitively attach to the building because I'm looking like down near my feet, and I can stick the wall right here and join it with the corner of this other wall, and it's not intuitively attaching. But if I look up, then you see it attaches itself automatically. Look back down again and everything is fine. Then you see you can make angles and all that good stuff. So that I felt like you guys would want to know. That's really, really helpful. Again, this stuff is all stuff that I have figured out myself. I just wanted to share it with you guys. Another thing, when you are holding an item, let's say, I don't know, let's say you're holding an item and you're on a narrow walkway and you can't back up anymore or you'll fall off, but you want to get it put down like right here on the ground in front of you, but you have no room to back up to put it down. If you hold, for my case specifically on PlayStation 4, if you hold X and just hold it down, while you're holding it down, use your left stick, and you can actually move the wall in or out. So you can move it closer to you or further from you. So you can just kind of move it all over the place. Now, on top of that, if you want to make the wall go up or down, hold X, again for PS4, and L1 at the same time, X and L1. And use the same analog stick, the left analog stick, and you can make the wall go up and down because you're so magical like that. So just holding X, left analog stick, holding X and L1, left analog stick. Pretty cool, huh? I thought you guys might like that. Something else, I mean, this is a great island for building. It's a really cool place, man. But, obviously, I mean, there's a lot of uneven ground here. I mean, say you wanted to build something right here. It would be kind of hard to do that. I mean, the ground is just a wreck. But what you can do is use the shack foundation. It's under floors in wood. So go to go to structures right here, then go to wood, then go to structures, wood, floors, and then it's the third one over. And these can clip through the ground, as you can see. So, if I wanted to build a building right here, and I couldn't because the ground was unlevel. Don't worry about putting down a regular floor like this, I mean, because then that's just going to look weird. Use this, and then you can line it up how you want it. Let's say, oh, this bush is in the way too. We don't want it sticking through the floor, so just simply raise this up a little more. Boom. And then you can have a foundation right there. So, just for an example, if I can get it to stick, come on. There we go. And you guys see? You see that, man? So you can basically make any place that you want to build level. I mean, just use the foundation, because luckily they did make it so that it can clip, or some of you might prefer the term phase, in and out of the ground. So, I mean, that's excellent. And walkways on water are kind of a pain in the ass too, but I use the same technique to do this here. And as you can see, it goes straight into the sand, so it makes a seamless walkway. I go straight onto it. There's no jumping, or bumping around on it and stuff. And of course, I used it here as well too. And then again, I used it here so that I could build in the water. This is great, guys. I mean, it really, really is super helpful when it comes to building structures in anywhere that's not flat, solid ground. I mean, water building, I mean, you can build, actually, you can't see it, but this structure is built right, you can actually see a little bit of it. You can see the rocks. There's huge boulders right underneath the structure, actually. And let me show you. See that? Yeah, dude, look at that, man. See the size of that boulder? I wanted to have my little bar here in the water, but those boulders were in the way. But luckily, being how cool this is, you can just simply put the foundation floor right through it and cover it up, and make it flat so that you can build wherever you want. So those are some tips for you guys today on putting up floors and walls, putting walls together, and actually having some control over it. I mean, this makes everything so much better and so much different. It gives you far more control over where you want to build now. So yeah, I hope that you guys found this short video helpful. I know that I was really excited when I figured this stuff out. If you guys did enjoy it, then please drop a like for me. That would be much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe before you take off. And thank you so much, you guys. I will see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye.